To open up PowerPoint, I want you to right click. This is the first way you can do it. Right click, go to new. On new, select PowerPoint, Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. You are going to get it here. Right click, open. PowerPoint is going to load. That is the first way we can open up PowerPoint. The second way we can open up PowerPoint, go to the start button or the Windows button, search it for PowerPoint. Mine is here. I'm going to right click on it, maybe to put it on the top if I want, but I want to today I'm going to double click to open it, and this is the interface I'm going to get. So that will work out for you to get PowerPoint in case it is not on the desktop. Okay. Alright, so once you open up PowerPoint, this is the interface we're going to be having. Take a note, earlier versions may not provide the same interface as this version that I'm using. I'm using the 2019 version. Okay. So I want us to take a so here we are having the templates that we can use. Templates are pre-designed slides that one can use anytime. Okay, so they are here. We have many categories that we can search out for. We are having the one under presentation, we are having themes, education, charts, dialogue, business, and many others. So to get any template, you have to just hover over it. Hover, then click maybe on themes. They are going to load. Once they load, you can select any template you want to use. So I'm having a slow internet. I'll give it time to load. Once you scroll down, you can see the many templates that were pre-designed by PowerPoint, and you can choose one and use it in your PowerPoint presentations. Other side here, we are having still other categories that we can use for PowerPoint. You can select on any of them. We have the papers, we have the personal templates. Select on it. Okay, I'm going to go back, and here I may choose a different one, maybe infographics. The pronounce. Alright, so once you get here, this is our interface, and in this interface we are having many things to look at, but if you are new, I want you to follow along with me step by step. I'm going to begin by showing you these upper buttons here. So I may call them buttons at the moment, but let me explain them what they are to you. These are called tabs. Here at the top, this one is a tab. This one is a home tab, insert tab, design tab, transition tab, and each one of these has inside them what we call groups. For instance, under the home tab, we are having this group called the clipboard. Clipboard has on it copy stuff, as we are going to learn more. And under that group, under the same tab, we also have this group called the slides, as you can see. Still, we also have the font. It is also a group, the paragraph group. Here, they may not be differing a lot from what we learned from Office Word. Okay, so I'm going to go into other features. Once you open on any other tab, for instance this tab here, the home tab, we are going to view different groups, as you can see, even transition, animation, slideshow, review, they all have within them different groups. Okay, other side here, this white sheet that we are looking at, it is called a slide. It is always called a blank slide. Okay, so within this blank slide is where I can put our text. For instance, if I here they are saying click here, if I double tap here, or if I try to type in, I have clicked there, then I type in maybe Baker Academy, so it is where we are getting our text. And if I click here, I can add a subtitle. Alright, so other side here we can zoom in and out of our PowerPoint and make slides, as you can see. So to the zoom bar, I'm going to reduce it. Alright, so how can we add a new PowerPoint slide? I want you to right click on this old, right click on it, within it, then click on new slide. As you can see, we are getting a different slide from what we had, but it is still a slide. Or alternatively, you can click here on this button. Let me show you. You can click on this button here, whereby we can select multiple slides to use. For instance, if I click on this drop down button here, they are giving me types of slides that I can insert. For instance, we are having the title slide, which is usually seen at first. We are having the title and content, which is the second one. We are having the section header, to content, comparison, title only. So depending on the situation where you are in, you can select one. Personally, I'm going to take the title and content slide. As you can see, it has been added within here. So that's how you can insert, and this is it concerning our PowerPoint interface. Okay, let us move on to the next thing. Okay, with me here, I'm going to have a basic presentation that we are going to do together, and I want us to go through tab by tab. As you can see, there are many tabs, but the easiest way that I can teach someone and understand what I'm trying to teach is by taking them tab by tab. Alright, we are going to begin from this home tab that you can see. So in this home tab, we have what we call groups, as I'm going to show you. So this is the tab right here, which was selected. Okay, and in this very tab is what we call groups. For instance, here we are having the clipboard group, we are having the slides group, we are also having this, the font group, even the paragraph group. We also have this, the drawing group, the editing, and many groups, as you're going to see in our coming classes or videos. Right, so I'm going to begin from the first group, which is this one here, which is the clipboard group. What does the clipboard do? Specifically, the clipboard keeps what has been copied. It can store something. For instance, I'm going to type here Baker. Now instead of just typing it, I'm going to highlight it, like highlight, right click, copy. Now if I click on this arrow here, it is going to give me the clipboard. Now the clipboard has what I have decided to copy. Let me add on something else. Let me say James. Once I highlight this and I right click, copy, it is also going to be like added on this clipboard. So the role of this clipboard, it is to add to keep what has been kept on it. Like if you want to copy something anywhere, it keeps it, and it can keep many content as far as you want, and it will depend on you to select which one to paste. If I select this one, I get that one. If I select this one, I get that one. So everything that I just give, like if I click on Baker James, it is copied there. If I click on Baker, it will also be copied there. Like the more I select something which is on the clipboard, is the more I'm going to get it. Alright, so there's what you call paste. Let us take a scenario that I'm having this Baker formatted in some various ways, okay, and I wish to copy it somewhere. Okay, I'm going to right click on this folder, on this file. I say new slide. Now I want to copy this. Okay, I'm going to highlight it, right click, copy. So as I come on this one here, this slide here, I want to paste. If I go under this clipboard group and I click on this arrow down here, there is what we see some alternatives. For instance, we are having this one says use this destination theme, like as you can understand it. Here they are saying keep source formatting. Here they are saying paste as a picture. Okay, as a picture, as you can see, it won't be just as a picture. Okay, once you go back and click on paste source formatting, like the way it was formatted on this slide, is what they mean that keep source formatting. All right, I'm going to resize this one also. It is also done, though it may not fit in as I want. Okay, all right, I'm going to click the backspace to remove it. Once I go back, we're having what we call paste special. Click on that button, and here you can paste it in many alternatives. Okay, we are having the PNG add formatted text. So once I select that one and I click OK, you see I'm getting all text which is not formatted. So with that, let us move on to the next slide, or the next group. So under this particular group that we are looking at now, which is the slides group, we are having some few options to look at. Now I want you to get this in mind, that every time you open up PowerPoint, you are going to get this layout here of the slide, which is the title layout. What does this give? It gives you an option whereby you can only type the title and the name of the slide. Now under this particular group, once you click on this button which says new, okay, here you are going to get alternative of layouts that you can use. For instance, if I want to get a new slide that has title and content format or theme, once I click on that, it is going to be created. Or if I go back and I click on blank slide, it will also be created. So they are like templates that are already pre-designed. Alright, you can select any other depending on the situation which you are in. Okay, and on top of that, they don't only provide those alternatives, but they can also duplicate selected slides from outline, or reuse slides. Okay, in my future videos we are going to go that into details, but as for now, let us first stop. Okay, so we are having this button here, layout. It has no like any other how should I put now, it also shows the layout as this one. Okay, once you click on this one, you can just get a new slide, the top one, because I want you to get this clear. These two are separated, these two buttons are separated. Okay, don't try to fuse them. We are having this and this one here. They may seem to be one, but they are separated. If I click on the top button, this one here, I get a new slide. But once I click on this new and I click on this drop down button, they are giving me some alternatives and the layout that I can use, right? Okay, let us try to design a simple slide, okay, that we can use as an example to understand what I'm trying to show. So in this very same way, I want to use this as an advantage to show you how you can delete a slide. So delete a slide, I want you to click on it, right click, delete slide. Okay, right click, delete slide. They provide many alternatives, but we are going to look at some of them in the future. Right click, delete slide. So I'm going to delete and I will only remain with one. Or what I can do, I can delete all of them and I also just keep one. Okay, so for this particular video I'm going to delete all of them and I just click on this new. I'm going to get a new slide. Right, so let us try to design a simple video that we can use, like a simple slide, not a video. Alright, so this one is done and I want us to look at some of the alternatives that are provided. So I'm going to delete this. Once I select this slide again and I go back and I click on this drop down, so I'm going to go slow so that you may all understand. I'll first close this. Yeah. So once you go back at this drop down, you click on the drop down. Here they are saying duplicate selected slides. As you hear that duplicating, it simply means making some copies of what is there. Okay, so I'm going to select this option and as you can see I'm having two slides which are having the same way, like they are being duplicated. Alright, that is what it means to duplicate a slide. And if I go back here, I select one of these, I click on the drop down. Okay, I'm going to say slides from outline. Okay, something different, it means I'm going to get them out, but we are not going to look at that into like for now, but we shall look at it in the coming videos. Okay, so with that I hope you understand what duplicating a slide may be. Alright, so once you right click on this slide, they are providing to us some options that we can use, or they are like shortcuts. First and foremost, you can cut, copy, new slide, duplicate, delete, add, layout, reset a slide, format background, hide, or new comment. Okay, so we are not going to look at this for now, but they exist and that is it's like a moving menu that you can select them from. Okay, so you can reset a slide. As you can see, once I press on that button, it will go back to the way it was before any formatting. Okay, so let us move again to another group. So in this particular video I want us to look at the next group in the font tab, in the home tab, grammar. Alright, I'll have to show you which group we are looking at. Still we are going to look at what we call the font. Okay, the font. This font does not differ from the earlier fonts, like from those of Microsoft Office Word. You can relate it to those, so they don't differ a lot. Okay, if you have knowledge about those, so this one is going to be easy for you, or if possible you can even skip this video and go to another video. Alright, for those of you that are new to PowerPoint or to Microsoft Office programs, let us look at it. Okay, so with me here I'm going to select this content here. Okay, and if you can see here, we are having what we call the font family. A font family, to me, I can refer it as, or the easiest way of explaining it is like saying the handwriting. As you know that we all have different handwritings, so PowerPoint as a program, it provides some alternative handwritings that you can use that we call font families. For instance, if I click on the drop down here, I can get different forms of handwritings of font families. Okay, we can take the Arial, depending on which situation or what makes you feel comfortable. You will select one, and depending, so don't worry if the one you cannot find one or there are too many, you can just come here in the search bar and type it in. It is going to come out. Right, once it comes, press enter, it will be applied. I was searching for a bottle but it is not there, so I'll have to close this. But the first thing it is select, go here on the drop down, click. If you cannot find it here, keep scrolling down. Okay, you are going to find it somewhere now that makes you feel comfortable. The next thing I want to talk about here, it is called the font size. Alright, as you know that in every person or everyone has a way of handwriting. There are those that write big things, big letters, some write too small. For PowerPoint as a program, it provides this feature that allows you change the size of your characters. Okay, for instance, if I select here, that is the first step ever, and I click on the drop down here, I can get different forms of like sizes. Okay, my dear, look here, I can get different size. I can take this, this, or still I can keep on increasing. Okay, if the size that I want is not there, I can just simply type it there. Like I can say maybe 100. That is 100. It is going to be applied. So that is how you can increase or decrease the size of anything. And alternatively, we are having these two buttons. Okay, alternatively, we are having these two buttons that can allow you increase the font size or reduce the font size. First and foremost, select the content you want to decrease or increase. With me, I'm done. Okay, for me, I'm done with selecting my content. I'm going to come on this here. I'm having this capital A, small a. Those of you that went in baby classes, like in kindergarten, if you recall those days, smaller a. Anyway, that is not the topic. But what I'm saying here, that once you press on any of these, for instance, if I click on this one, I can decrease the font size. Okay, and if I click on this one, I can increase the font size. Alright, so I hope that is clear. If I'm a bit fast, you will have to rewind the video so that you may understand it. Okay, how do we make our content bold? Bold that it can be more dark, or not dark, but in that color, whatever the color may be, it is somehow rough, or you can see it. For instance, okay, let us click on this button here, which is bold. So I will have to first select the content that I want to make bold. Click on this button which says bold. It is going to turn into bold, or you can press on italicize. It is going to be slant, right? That is italicize, or you can underline. For your own information, these are basics that you need to know. However, you should master them because they are going to help you a lot in your journey of creating presentations. All right. Still, we can also cast on a shadow to our stuff, like to our work, or we can strike through it. Okay, we can increase the spacing in the characters. Okay, we can make them too loose, very loose, or more spacing, very tight, like there in one position. Okay, and here we can change from lowercase to uppercase. Yes, if it has not happened to you yet, I remember a time I was in a class and I was typing, so typing, you know, then the instructor told me that, hey, you have to change, I want there to be a heading, data. So that is the first time I was introduced to this feature and I was very happy. So what you do, select the content that you want to change and click on it, the drop down. You can make this word Back Academy or the title. You can say, you can put it into a sentence case, lowercase, uppercase, depending on anything that you want, or we can capitalize each word. How? You click on capitalize all. So remember, that is how you can toggle through cases using Microsoft Office Word. All right, so don't forget we are looking at the font group. Okay, so with me here I'm having some other feature which is called the font color. As you can see, the font color, it is simply the color of the characters of the letters that I joined to create that word, sorry. Okay, for instance, in this scenario I have to explain this by saying that if we bring upon the Westerners to come like into Africa, or Africa to go into the West, those people, each one of them some are black and the other are white or brown, so they are white. So that color that you see on them, it is their font color. That is the best example that I have to explain this. Okay, but for this is a program you can change. Okay, how? You should click on this drop down, change. Maybe I want to say that I need a red font color, I need a blue font color. It may not work out, or I need, actually I'll take this. No need to stretch out. As long as you master the concept, then I'm happy, because that's why I'm here, to see that you understand each and everything that I'm going to teach. All right, so that is done. Okay, I don't know if you are aware, but every time or on every group that I have been going through, we are seeing this button here, this small button here. Okay, someone may look up for it. Let me help you find it. Don't need to search a lot. I'm talking about this button here, this one here. I don't know. Okay, what does this button do? This button provides to you more advanced alternatives. They are the same as we are having here, but then they are somehow more advanced. For instance, if I click on this, I'm going to get the same thing that I'm having. For instance, they are giving me the font families, or what I call the handwritings, but still I'm having them here. But these are somehow advanced. They are giving us what we call the font styles, the bold, italicized, underline, what, but they are still there. Okay, I will need to demonstrate this one for someone, for you. All right, so I'm saying that I'm having this here, it is also here. Okay, so they are bringing it back. I'm having this here straight through, it is also somewhere here. So all they do here, it is to give you the same things but in a more advanced way. Okay, so you have to go through that in your free time, but so far as I'm concerned, you are told on that, right? Okay, I'll have to cancel this, bring this okay. All right, here we can move on to the next video. We are going to talk about the paragraph group. So welcome back. In this particular video, I want us to look at something else, which is called the paragraph group. Okay, so we are moving on with the home tab. Don't forget, tab after tab after tab after tab, then tab. Though we have to complete group by group in order for us to understand what you can do with PowerPoint. Okay, alright, so let us move on. So in this paragraph, as you can see, they are providing to us some options. They are saying text direction, align text, convert to smart art. Okay, so probably if you have a number of text that you want to work upon, they are in PowerPoint, you can use this feature to align it where you want it to belong, to the left or to the right, or to center it, or you can even give it bullets, okay, or enhancing it by converting it into PowerPoint. No need to speak a lot, I want to just demonstrate this. All right, so I'm going to right click on my current slide and I'm going to duplicate this. After duplicating it, I'll have to delete some few words here, or I'm going to select this guy here. After selecting this guy here, I want to change the alignment. How? Alright, I want to come here, show you the alignment. As you see under here, okay, I want to show you here. Basically here is where you can work upon the alignment of anything. Alright, so let me check. Let me say that I change. You see that it's going on the other side. I can put in the center, left or right, up and down, spacing, or like in 2 columns. I see that I need my text in 2 columns, 2, 3. So okay, that's why I can actually work upon the alignment. If it does not come out well, I will have to get something big to demonstrate this, whereby I will remove this. I also remove this. Okay, but there is something that I want you to to understand here. Every time we right click, okay, right click using the shortcut that I told you here, click on new slide. By default, PowerPoint it is going to provide to you the content and title layout slide by default, right? You don't need to select this, but you can change it if you want, but by default is what it's going to provide. So let me say, you see what I'm getting that. To format the background, right click. I'll make a detailed video about this, but for now you can right click. Okay, I'm just going to come here. But why format a background? Okay, I just come here, type in Baker. Okay, what is your name? What's your name? I'm not getting you. Okay, we have James. Oh, oops, that's not James. That is not James. Okay, I have to say James. I'll say here John. How do I do this? Like, I want us to select this, then we click on the center alignment. Do you see that? Okay, I hope this is more clear than the first one. Okay, then we have this one, the left alignment. You can see that, or you can still see this, right? Here it is all about the columns. You can break your content into some columns. You may not see it now, but if I try to improve by typing my formula here, equal round, open up brackets, close brackets, then 2, 1, all this cannot work because this is PowerPoint. See PowerPoint. Alright, so it's okay. Guess what? The formula just worked out. Okay, I'm having some few content, but as you can see, this content it is divided into 2 sides and it is also bulleted. Okay, I want to change I want to make it a single column by clicking here, 1 column. So you can see all that stuff, 3 columns. That is if you want it to be like that. So that is the content that I just got, or lines that we can use. We can give it columns. The other thing we have to note here, it is about bulleting. Okay, how do we bullet? How do you apply these bullets here? I'm going to put Control A. Control A is going to select everything on that current slide. Then I'm going to click here on this bullet, and I can change any bullet that I want. Okay, I can take this check, these arrows, more, and if the one that I'm having here I like don't love them, you can click on this bullet and numbering. So here you can change or give it some color, green, just a green. Okay, so okay, you can see that kind of formatting. Okay, or you can give it a number bulleting. How? We have this one, we have ABCD, the Roman numerals, all these numbers. I'm going to take that. See what we are having. Okay, and you can also work upon what you call text direction. I said if I'm a bit quick, rewind the video. I have no any other way for you. Rewind the video, but I'm trying my best to see that you can understand. Okay, select this guy. Yeah. Delete this man here. Select you. I will delete you. Alright, so seems we am having some few content here, and I want to work upon what we call the text direction. As you hear what direction, that is it, nothing much. Click on it. We can change the direction of our text here, this side, this side, this side. Apply the stuff accordingly. Don't wait, it's not necessary. Just apply to it is necessary. Then after, press on more options. More options, they are going to give you this alternative here, whereby you can work upon it. We are coming there. This is for essentials. Okay. All right. So the other thing that we are having in this paragraph group is what you call it, the align text. Align, you can align it in the middle. So far it is this very thing here. Just highlight it, then say align in the middle. Okay, you understand? Bottom, as you can see the changes that are being applied. And the most fantastic one that I usually love about this paragraph group, it is this thing which is called convert into smart art. Smart art, it is, as you hear smart art, it allows you to enhance your PowerPoint, like to your PowerPoint. Okay, so once I click on this button, let's say convert to smart art. Okay. So they are giving me some options of really like arranged designs that I can use. Once I click on this, maybe I need this one. Once I click on it, let us give it time. Are you getting that? We are getting an arrangement which is pretty good. Okay, just going to come back here. Here you can even change its color, like you can get such a color and say that I want it like this. As you can see, it is trying to enhance your PowerPoint. And the other side here, you can work upon the text to be in here. Okay. For instance, I'm here. I want you to put your focus on these two things, like this guy here and this guy here. Okay, they are connected. I'm trying to say hello. You see, what I type this way goes appear the other side, because this is what you call type your text here. That is what is there, so you can use it to type your text there. It is going to be added automatically to the smart art. So if you feel like the one that you're having is not good, you can change it. Where or how? Someone's like how? Oh, here, click on this option here. You can change your smart art. Okay, change the colors, or you have this one here also. Just have select on it, then change it. All right, so I hope that was insightful for this particular class. And before I move, at the end, like if you feel like your smart art is not what you want, you can press on this reset graphics button. It is going to go back to its normal way. And if you like, you enjoyed converting it, just say convert to text or to shapes, depending on what you want. So I'm going to convert my smart art like back to text. We learned, right? That is it for this particular class, and I hope that was insightful. Just a reminder, don't forget to click on that subscription button and the bell icon to be notified every time I post a video. See you again in another video. Alright, so in this video I want us to look at the last group in the home tab. Okay, so which is this guy here, which is called the editing group. So just select it. In some cases we use this particular group to find and replace or select some few words that we have. For instance, I want to find Baker Academy as an example, and I replace it with anything. Okay, so you can press on this search or find. They are going to give you find what I want to say find Baker, right? Baker. Okay, click on find next. Once you click on find next, they are going to highlight Baker anyway he exists in the document on the slide. Then click on replace. I want to say James. I want to say that replace with James, or here we can see that find Baker. So at the top it is Baker. Okay, and replace Baker with James. So say replace, or you can click on replace or replace all. I want to replace all. Okay, click on replace all. They are saying PowerPoint searched for your presentation and made one replacement. Click on OK. I will close this. As you can see, What was Baker Academy before, it is now James Academy. Alright, so probably I have done this and it is done, because that feature, it is also what applies here. Once click on replace, it is the same thing. Okay, editing, so select what object, pan, right? So that is it for this video, and let us meet again in another tab, which is going to be the insert tab. Bye bye. Alright, so this is the part, or the first part on the second tab. I welcome you back. So as our custom is, today I'm going to be looking at a new tab, which is the home tab, and I want us to go through it. Okay, so I'm going to begin by showing you how you can insert a new slide. If you look here, we are having these two buttons that I already explained. By the way, I explained this in the previous video, okay, and I'm not explaining them again. So the same stuff, right? So here we are having a new feature which is called the table. Sorry, that was quick. Cancel that. We are having a new feature which is called the table. So once I click on the table here, I'll first have to create a new slide. I'm going to right click, duplicate, and I'm going to just duplicate this one. Okay, I duplicate it, I'll just highlight it. Right, I just have to delete that. Or what I can do, grab one, delete it. Okay, I want to insert in some table. Click on this table. Once you click on the button, they are going to provide to you some boxes, square boxes. So I want to select the number of rows. Those that are going this side are called rows, and the ones that are going down are called columns. So select as many as you want. In this case, I'm selecting only 3 columns. Okay, sorry, only 3 rows and 2 columns. Once I go this side, I'm adding one other column. This side, I'm adding one another column. So I'll click on that. So they are added already here, as you can see, and you can try to make some few changes on them. Okay, all right. If I go back here, I want to show you again the other way of entering, or of inserting, sorry, grammar of inserting and a table in your PowerPoint. Click on this drop down still. Today they are giving us these alternatives. Here they are saying insert a table. Okay, I first have to duplicate this, right click, duplicate, come here, just delete this. So go back, then insert. So click on that, they are going to provide to you this insert table pop-up, and here you can just give the number of columns and rows that you want. Because for this case, I just want to increase them by like maybe 4 rows and 5 columns. I just press OK. What is that? It is just there. So we are going to look at this later. Okay, I'm going to duplicate this. Okay. Duplicate it. I'll delete this. Okay, and I'll go back to our insert, and I click on table. Here they are saying that draw a table. Here you can just draw it. Okay, as I'm going to show you. Once I click on that, I'm getting this pen tool here. My cursor turns into a pen. Now I just have to drag like this, and I draw it. Okay. All right, so it is there. I can insert in as many things as I want. I can even resize it still. You can resize it as you want still. Okay, grab the corners here. I can move it anywhere. Okay, let us also duplicate this, or we can just take this, and I'm showing the last two of how you can insert a table. Go back to your insert, click on the table, then click on Excel. So once you click on Excel, as you can see, our PowerPoint is turning into an Excel format. You see the ribbon is changing to an Excel format, and so you can try to make some changes here. You can increase the number of, you can increase the data that you want to put here, or resize this very same table. Okay, Okay, just click here to resize this. You insert anything that you want, just say A, press enter, B, C. Okay, after there, just press other side. Okay, just press outside that table, and this is what we are having. It will be inserted there, so you can just resize it to fit the PowerPoint size. Okay, all right, just have to size it. So those are the main ways the ways that you can insert a table into a PowerPoint file. And before I move to the next thing, I would like to show you how you can probably edit this table. Okay, once you click on this table, I want you to put your focus on the ribbon. I'll press outside. I want you to put your focus here. Take something more large, and on this tabs group here, that's where you should put your focus. Okay, and on me, that is going to click on this table. Once I click on this, what do you see? We are getting another extra tab which is called format. Formatting, many times it is going to appear, but this time around it is appearing basically to give you alternatives that you can use to edit that particular table that you have. I'm going to click on it. So these are the features that we are having. Okay, once you click on this, they can show you shape fill. For your information, we are having this as a shape or an image, the Excel format. Okay, but if I go to these other tables here, if you click on it, you can again design it in different ways. If you can see here, when I was within this Excel, I was holding this here with my cursor. I got on one thing which is the format, meaning PowerPoint is considering this Excel file, like Excel table, as an image, okay, or a shape. That's why once we click on these other tables, for instance this one, we are getting two tabs extra, like design and layout, whereas for this one it is not the same thing. Hope I'm clear with that. Okay, once you go back to this Excel table, there are a few changes you can make to modify it a bit. Select it, shape fill, outline, weight, what. So here I can try to improve on the weight, and you can give it also another color, maybe yellow. You can see here, and I'll just resize this. Okay, so you can see it's so clear. So I'm going to select this other table which is called this table, and we shall look at this also. Probably here I have to go back to switch to the design tab. Here they are giving you some table styles that you can use. For example, I have this style here. It is pre-designed, it is a template within PowerPoint. You can take that, or you can take that, this one, or any other. All right, and here we are having some effects that you can put on it. For instance, if I click on this, you can get the cell bravo. You can make your table something like that, having a rough texture. I will have to adjust this, my dear student. If I'm a bit quick, please rewind the video, please. Okay, rewind the video and you may pick it. These are basics, but they are very important. Once you mix them up, they are the ones that you can use to join the many stuff that you want in PowerPoint. Okay, and once you click on this, that is the effect that we have just applied. And once you click on this, click on cell below, I can change it to something like that, or drop down cell, we can take something like that, or there are many that you may use. We have the shadow, you can apply a shadow on it. Okay, you may not see it well, but it is there. All right, so that is it. And the other thing to note, we can also change the borders of the table. How? If I click on this, I can say no borders, there will be no borders. If I say apply borders or inside borders, it will be having inside borders. So here it may not be visible enough, but let us use this particular table here and click on it. Borders, we want to remove the top border. it won't exist on this particular cell. Okay, I should select it all. Borders, borders, no borders. So we are having no borders on this table. Okay, it has no borders. If I say apply borders or all borders, we are having the borders. You can see them clearly. So that is, I think that is more clearly than the other. All right, so once I click on it again, we are having what we call the shading. Shading, you can give it a different color, what and what and what. But for me, I would recommend you to use the table styles, the pre-designed one. If you don't find out that you want, click on this drop down here. They are providing to you some alternatives that are pretty good for you to use. For instance, once I scroll down here, I can give this. There are many. Click on that. So unless for any question, but probably table, we are still moving. Don't worry, don't be like, where is this guy going? Okay. What else have I not told you, my beloved student? What about the design? So this is still the design. Okay, here we are having the table style options other side. Okay, I have to show you clearly. Here we are having the table style options other side. You can test one by one depending on what you want. The banded columns, you see, columns will be banded. Last column, first one, just tick and the changes are going to be applied. So that is it. And once you look here, we are having some styles. Here we are having the quick styles. So after you typing in your word, I have to show this by the way. Let's say here, hello there. So after typing in your content, highlight it, then click on these quick styles like this, and anything you pick is going to be applied. You just have to hover over it. I'm just going to hover. Maybe this is more clear, and I will resize it a bit to make sure it is visible now, and I think that is already understood. And here on the side, we are having what we call the text outline. Click on it, and you can change it to the many colors depending on what you want, or you can say no fill, more colors, or even change the weight. You can change its weight, but that's not good. Okay, apply something that will be good. All right, we are having also the pen tool here. You can select a pen to use. Okay, pen just for drawing a table, right? That is it for PowerPoint. And here also, every time you select this, I want you to put in mind that everything you select, it is going to bring up its own designs. Okay, the design for a table which is from Excel, they are not the same design for a table which is just inserted or that which you have drawn. For instance, we have drawn this table here, and if you look here, we are getting this eraser tool. Okay, we are getting this eraser tool and the draw table options. We never had them before, but they are now coming in. So you are going to have to visit your PowerPoint each and every time if you have to master. Okay, master these concepts, and after that you can go maybe on inverter elements and design new templates. You can sell them there. Remember, the reason as why I'm making these videos, not to let you be there, but I want to show you how to use and where to get a job. So you can go to Inverter, design your template and set there, or become a freelancer that you can design advanced PowerPoint as we're going to learn here. Okay, all right, so it seems I'm speaking a lot. Someone is becoming tired. Don't run. Okay, I'll delete that and it is gone. Okay, so before I move to anything else, I want to select this again, this table. What happens if I select the table again? Do you see here we are having the layout tab also? Click on that. So this one here can allow you to delete. Actually, you should use even this, which is more visible. Click on the table. Now here we are in the layout. don't run. We are in the layout tab. What do you see here? Here you can delete a column. As you can see, once you can delete, you can delete a row or rows. But I'm going to press Ctrl Z. I need that back, everything back. All right. You can delete anything depending, or delete even the table itself. You can also insert a what? Above. Okay. So I need to insert above. It will be above. You can insert below that, insert left, insert right. You are inserting rows and columns. Okay. You can merge. Merge simply means joining the stuff together. Okay. Once you say merge cells, what do you see? They are joined. Don't confuse yourself. Merging means joining things together. Once I select here, merge or split, like here now they are merged, I have to split them. Splitting means dividing. Split cells. Just press OK, or you can fill in your options. Okay, that is what I have back, because that's what I have allowed to have back. And here you can work upon the different measurements that you want for your particular height. Okay, just have to scroll down through it or change it manually. Okay, depending on, that is called the cell size, and it is done. We also have the text alignment, or in these tables, once I decide to edit anything, probably I will go back here and I, hello. Right, I'm just going to clean up this mess. Right, and consider subscribing to my channel to say thank me to me and say Becca. Hello Becca. All right, if I come and I highlight this, then once you click on this text direction, what does it do? It gives it direction. For instance, click on that, we can get the rotate to text to 90 degrees, as you can see here, or we can bring it back 270. It will change, just twist around, or we can something like that. The first thing it is to highlight it. Don't forget, highlight your text, then click on this. Their stuff will be applied. Okay, so I don't have to run that. All right, so that is it for this particular video, and I think it was delightful, isn't it? Someone's like, no, you cannot be running here. That is it. The rest you have to visit PowerPoint over and over and understand the features. For more, if you want to learn more about this, you go back and watch my video concerning Microsoft Office Word. We talked about a table. Okay, I would recommend to go back and watch it. It is over 2 hours. That is a lot. Let us move again to what we call the pictures. Okay, welcome back, and in this particular video we are going to learn how to insert pictures in PowerPoint. So we are going to begin by going into insert. Okay, first like this, go into your insert, click on this button which says new slide, then select the blank one. All right, so I want us to click on this picture with there are 2 buttons here, as you can see, and I want us to get its clarity. Okay, the first one, which says pictures, it is going to give you the offline pictures that you are having on your local machine, PC, laptop, or what that. Okay, and the second one here, it is going to give the online images or pictures. The third one is going to give you screenshot. Okay, and this one in particular is going to create for you photo albums, as we are going to see. Let us look at this also in this particular video. Okay, I'm going to begin by clicking on this pictures. So we are going to get this pop-up here, and here you can search out for the image that you want. Select mine and I click on insert. It is going to be added here. Okay, so that is it. That is the first way how you can add an image. You can also resize it or format it, okay, or I can even give it a background. As you can see at the top, we are getting a different layer or tab. Once we type in picture, we are getting this other tab which says format. As I told you in the previous video, that whatever I press on, it is going to bring up something new. Okay, here I can give it a picture style, something like this. If I resize a bit here, you can see it clearly that once I click on this, we are getting that picture style. Okay, you can get this or a frame like that, probably that is good, or this. And if you think the ones here are not good for you, click on the drop down. You are going to get many styles, as you can see here. So for this particular video, I'll take this one, or I'll just go with this one. Okay, just have to arrange it anywhere. Okay, and here in the adjustment, you can adjust its color to make it more bright. Okay, as you can see, it is more bright, or more dark, like that one, or just somewhere that is just enough, like that. Okay, here we are also having what we call the color button. You can put it into many colors. We have that one. Okay, you can also come here and select any other color, maybe that. All right, so this is the original pic as it is, and this is the edit one which is edited. And I think I'll have to just change, click on it, format, just go to change it, to reset it. Okay, once you feel like your editing is not good, we are having this button which says reset here, this reset button. Click on it, just have to click on the reset button. Guess what, it has gone back to normal. All right, so having some effects that you can apply, we can apply this. It is taking some time to load. We can apply that. Okay, as you can see, it is like someone was drawing it and it just messed up, but still I'm just going to reset it. And the other way is that you can still change the picture if you feel like it is not done that you wanted, or it came by a mistake. You just have to click on change picture option, this option here, from file or from online source. Last one was from file, that one is from online. So click online. PowerPoint is going to give you a help how it is loading here at the side. We should give it time. So here they are trying to tell you the tips that you need, and you can look through it, that you go what, and probably is what we are going to look at next. Okay, I'll click and just close that. Here having the picture layout, we can put into a smart art. Okay, like that. It is also just say hello. Smart art options are going to be here. Just add on other colors, something like that. Okay, so that is it. That's, we have formatted it in that way. I'll go back here and I say reset to graphics, like nothing would have happened. Okay, or Ctrl Z. Just have to close this panel here, close it. Anyway, so let us go back and look again about the format. Okay, or the insert tab. So they are main stuff, but you should learn how to work out with it. Okay, go back to insert. Today we are going to get a picture from the online source. How? Click after this pictures button here, click on this picture. It says online pictures. It is going to load. We should give it time. If you are connected to the internet, if you're not connected, it won't load. Okay, so they are giving you where you can search for it. I'm going to go on Bing. I say maybe car. Okay, after I just press enter, so they are going to load. these are the cards that they are giving me. You can just scroll down here, and I'm going to select a multiple of them. But how do you select? Click on 1, okay, 2, as you can see here they are adding 3, scroll down, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you see they have provided 9, 10, 11. After click on insert, so they are going to load, so they are going to download and load. So they are coming, they are going. Now here I'm having a mess up of many pictures. Why? Because I listed many of them, so I will have to first pause this video, then I arrange them. Okay, alright, so I'm done, and I want us to press this button here. Okay, there is this button down here. I want him to show it to you. Click on this button here. Okay. This one here. For some reason, just press on it. Just delete that and I press it. Why? We are going to try to view our PowerPoint. Okay, so this is the first slide, and I want us to. I'm going to press on my keyboard. So these are the pictures that I'm having that I have just inserted from, or I downloaded from Bing. Okay, so you can insert this in your PowerPoint and use them to edit. Alright, so that is how you can insert pictures from online source. However, you can try to make some meaningful things out of it. For instance, I'm going to get this picture here, or I'm going to insert a picture from the file. Okay, from file, this one, any picture that is going to match your design, and I just have to arrange these two. How? Click here, resize this. Alright, so here, right click on this picture, okay, and they are giving you here saying send to back. What do you see? It is going at the back. Okay, and once you grab this here, if I try to resize this one here, we are trying to make something that is effective. What I mean that you can use PowerPoint to edit pictures. Okay, if your pictures has a background, I'm going to show you how you can remove it. So I bring this guy here. If you don't know, that is your instructor. No need for any other identical what that is your instructor. Okay, alright, so I hope this is insightful. Like, you can try to see how you can make a meaning out of it, and you can also format the background in a way that you can give it any sort of image to be at the back. How? This is what I'm going to show you next. I want us to right click, say format background, click on format background as an option, and at the side we can get this side bar which says format background, and click on this picture or text field. So picture or text field, so as you can see they are giving us the picture how it is. Okay, so here they are giving us some buttons. I want us to put our focus here. Put your focus here, and here they are giving us some buttons. Like for instance, they're saying you can get a picture from file or clipboard or online. Clipboard, I explained it before in the previous tab, but I want us to get a pic from online. How? Click on the online button. So depending on your internet, it may be slow or fast. Okay, so still here we're going to search out for a pic that we need. Let me say I need public place road. Press enter and give it some time depending on your internet. I told you. Okay, and I'm getting this one here. So I will have to search out for the one that will be suitable with my design, as I want to design it. Okay, so I'm going to give it time. Also do the same. I have selected one and I clicked in search. So what do you see as a background? we are getting that peak over there. Okay, so we are having now this peak, so I have to resize this car to just fit in, okay. Do you see that? Now we are trying to be creative using our PowerPoint. All right, what do you see? We are trying to make this car fit in to the real size, and this guy here we can just try to resize him, or if you have Photoshop you can use it to remove the background. But as for me, I don't have, or I have, but I want to show you how to do it in PowerPoint. Select this guy here, okay, then click on the format tab. When this guy is selected, okay, click on the button which says remove background, and PowerPoint is going to do it automatically. Okay, as you can see, it is done automatically, and I have to just pull it down a bit. Right, so we may not get the best quality, but as far as I'm concerned, it is going to be done. Even this, I need a head. After, click on this tick here which says keep changes. If you're not like the changes are not good, you have to discard all changes, but for me I want to keep them, so click on that tick. What is that? Is this the PowerPoint window? Yes. Okay, bring it other side, resize it. What is this? So this is all done in PowerPoint, and in the coming episodes you are going to learn how to enhance this to give it emotional graphics. Right, so if you're having any question concerning this, let me know, but as far as I'm concerned, I hope this is insightful concerning PowerPoint pictures. Right, okay, bye bye. And let us, before we move, let us see what I'm going to learn in the coming episode. So that is our pick, and to get it as a pick, what you do before I end this, you can click on file, okay, click on files, click on save as, browse. I want it to be on a desktop or in a document. Okay, on a desktop, and click on this drop down here. I only need that pick, so they are giving you some alternatives here you can use. Okay, I'm going to just go through them, and I will select the one which says JPG, this one here, JPG file interchange format. Click OK, then press save. So I'll just, now they're asking all slides or this one slide. I just say maybe let me take this one slide, so give it type. If I go back on my desktop, it is here. Let me open it. So it can't be opened, but right, for some few reasons it cannot be opened, but on your computer it is going to be opened, or I can try to open it in Photoshop for you to know. Alright, so we are here in Photoshop, and it is probably done. That is it. So here you can try to improve it, make some few changes, but since this video is not for Photoshop, I'll just have to leave it there. But that is your image. That's how you can edit it in using PowerPoint. Okay, let us move again to another thing. Hello, so in this particular video we are going to look at shapes. We are going to use our pre-designed PowerPoint file that we have been using all over. Now if you go into our site tab, which we are looking at this particular moment, we are under the illustration group today. Okay, illustration group, this one here. So we are going to begin by shapes, and we are going to look at them. Okay, so to click on these shapes, or to insert a shape, click on this button here or the drop down. You are going to get many of them, and you can select it depending on the situation. Okay, so I'm going to take this rectangle, then I'll just press it here. If you look still in the bar, they are changing, they're giving us another interface, and we can use this particular interface to design this, like to change a color. You can work with the templates here, like you can click on the drop down under the shape styles and change its color. Okay, you can resize it by grabbing on the corners, or if the color you want is not here, what you can do, you just select it here. You have to select it. After selecting it, go on this shape fill, click on the drop down, select from the standard colors here. If you feel like they're not doing it for you, click on gradient, or you can even insert in texture. Any of these can be inserted, or you can insert in gradient. Okay, have the dark color, lighter color, or picture of anyone that you want. Click on it, then for the guidelines. Alright, or you can get this color mixture whereby they give you here color codes which you can use and edit it, like give it any color. For instance, if I go here, click on new, then I press OK, it will be changed to that color. Okay, however, that is not the only thing with shapes. There is, if you click on the shapes button still down here and you click down this side, we are having the action buttons. Okay, if you have not noticed them, you go back. They are action buttons, they are down, and they have their particular, they do something which I really love, like I love choosing. Okay, once I click on any of this, let us take this here and I press this button. So this button works as a link. It can link to the another file. As you can see, once I select it, they are giving me this interface here which says action settings. Okay, they are saying hyperlink to what I want to link it to link this slide to what. Click on the drop down, maybe amongst the next slide. Search out for next slide, it is here. Then they are saying, do you need a sound to be there or to press sound? You can click, you can check here, then select a sound, maybe push like that. Once you press OK, okay, here you can resize it. I've already shown you how you can resize the shape. Okay, that is what work out. I just need, but let me take that. Now if I press F5 on my keyboard, F5, and I press on this button here as a link, to see it more clearly, if I go on this one and I apply that same link, okay, just click down here, I apply that link, and there are many, so I'm going to show you one by one. We have this other one here, so I would say next slide, or let us say the last slide. Yes, last slide. So give it a sound, that is if you want it there, and just press OK if you are done with the settings. I'm done with the settings. Now if I press F5 like this and I press this one, we go on the last slide. Okay, if you can see this last slide. Now on this very last slide, I can also insert another button that will take me back to the home. So this is called a home button. It is here, it says go home. Okay, click on it. I say first slide, I just take everything. Okay, exposure, let me increase my volume. It was reduced, that's why you don't hear any sound. Right, that is enough. So I'm just going to press OK. So press OK, press the F5 on the keyboard. So that is the sound. You can put any sound, like, okay, and here you see that's the last slide. And if I press on this one, so that is it for shapes. That is how you can play around with them, improve your PowerPoint doing with shapes. So don't forget where these buttons are. They are located underneath the shapes down there. Okay, so yeah, that is it. Then here at the side we have what we call the smart art. This one I already talked about it in the home tab. Okay, I talked about it. You can click on it and select any smart art graphics that you need, then click on apply. Okay, here you can try to redesign it depending. Okay, click here, give it a color. I can say Baker, maybe James. Here I can say John, sorry for that, John, Owen, and here you can add any text like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, select 7, any text depending on what you are. Okay, so 9, so 10. Okay, so that is it. Here you can add it like to a text, and if you can click on this here, and you can save it as a picture or do any other changes, but we shall stop there. Okay, so that is it for this particular one. Don't rush, we are not yet there. Okay, if I go back on the answer tab, I'm going to delete this. Here. And if you find this video helpful, please subscribe and please share so that maybe, or you can just like it there. Okay, and put your views in or your reviews in the comment section. All right, so if you go back under the insert, under illustration, we have what we call the chat. Click on the chat button. Hope you know how it works. That represents some data if you have it. So it is also within PowerPoint, and here they are providing some types of charts that you can use. We have the area, the bar, pie, line, templates, or any other. I'm going to take the bar, and I'll just say bar, then select the one that I want. Then after I press OK, once I press OK, it's going to load. Okay, we give it time to load. Alright, so you see this Excel pop up here, and we use this one to make some changes. Okay, hope this one may not be clear enough. I need to should find a way. Okay, here you can just try to make some few changes on your Excel on your chart. Okay, it wasn't visible. Now I have just made it visible, so I'll just put it down here. What I mean, under here we are having the category. Category may be the names that you are having, maybe they are classes, so it's under category. Okay, and here we are having the serial numbers. Once you change one here, they are going to be changed. Okay, hope you can see the last one is being changed. If you see the category name, maybe to Uganda, my dear country, Uganda, and press enter. If you look here under category, we are seeing this bar has changed. Okay, the same concept applies to this. You can call it Kenya, Rwanda, or Nigeria. The same thing is going to apply if I call this Nigeria. Okay, Nigeria, press enter. So you see that kind of change. So depending on the situation and the database you are having, it is going to apply, and it does not end there. In the future classes, we are going to learn how to bring it in and then to take it out, like as if you're in After Effects. If you know how it works. So we are going to enjoy PowerPoint, and here, if you can see, we are having this title. So after designing, I'm going to just move this. You can give it a name. You can say, I'm going to call it Baker Academy. Academy chart, that's it there. Okay, and here you can try to add in some axes, data labels. Just tick on any of them and they are going to be applied. For more about this chart, you you wait for my Excel videos are coming. I already made them and they're waiting to be uploaded. Okay, so just subscribe on this video, like down there, like and share my content, so to encourage me to create more content like this. Okay, so I hope this was insightful. Let us meet again in another video. Bye bye. So for this particular video, I want us to look at what we call the links. In my previous video I showed you how you can link a button, but today I want you to link anything to anything, like link any file to any word or any shape. Okay, for instance, I'm going to highlight this word. Under here we have this links area. I'm talking about this area here, so is where we are putting our focus today, and this area can be used probably to link your file to anything or your word to anything. So highlight the stuff that you want to link, okay, and click on this link. So here they are going to give you this pop-up, and on this pop-up you are going to select what you want to link to. For instance, I want to link mine to this copy of our project, or I can say I can keep on searching out, and I probably can just find a video somewhere that I can link to. Okay, I can come within my files here and now if you look here, this stuff here, this word here is not the same as this word. This one has been linked. Let us link even this one. Click on it to go under link, select the location. You have to browse. You can say create a new document, an email. I want us to just link it. Just click on this browse. Okay, under browse you can find link to. I want to link it to one of my Excel files that I usually teach. Okay, you can link it to anything depending on your situation, but as for me here, I'm going to find something I can link it to. So I'm going to link it to my forex videos, and this is that's like, if you want to learn forex trading, you can just inbox me via the comment section, type in that you want to learn forex, put there your WhatsApp number so that you may get in touch. Okay, I'm going to press OK here. So I've linked this to that, so I'm going to press the F5. If you click on this, okay, if I click on it, you see what did it do? It just loaded your video. Okay, it just loaded the video that you can use to play with. And if I click on this still, just press OK here. Alright, so today's topic is going to be about comparing two files, two sheets. Alright, so that is it. That's how you can link it to anything. And this is not the end of this. If I press on my escape, we also have this action bar, like this action. So I'm going to click on this. Today we are linking this. We are going to do what we call an action. Click on, then click on action. Action will just help you to give it, like, to make this a button, in other words. Okay, you can just give it a link, like link it to anything. You can say to custom show return, or to anything else. Okay, or to run any program. Just click OK. So this one is safe. I just become a link. Okay, click on this. It is now a link. It just ends the show. Okay, that is what we decided to put it. If I highlight it again, I click on action. Which action do I want it to perform? I want it to take me to the, maybe to go into under custom show or last slide viewed. Okay, press OK. Once you press the F5 on the keyboard and press on it, so this is last slide viewed, so that's why I'm not coming out of it. And if I go back here, I can again reassign it to something that will be more visible. I would say to a file. Okay, it is the same concept, but it works in many different ways. Okay, I'm going to link it to a file, one of my videos that I'm missing. Press OK. Okay, so if I press F5 and I click on it, press OK here, this file has loaded. Hello viewers, so if you're missing a Bluetooth device, like your Bluetooth cannot connect on Windows 11, okay, that video was already uploaded on my YouTube, so you can go and check it out. Okay, so that is it for this particular section, the links. And the other thing that we can look at is what we call the comments. If we have these comments, they are used to comment, like to add a note about this part. Okay, you click on it, note. So here they are going to give you that thing. You can link, you can comment on something. I can say this car is good. Okay, it's good. Okay, and after there, just add it there. Okay, PowerPoint to reach the beginning of the presentation. Do you want to? Can say continue, just end it. You can also add, okay, add a new comment if you want. I leave it there. Okay, so a person that comes is going to find out that we are having these comments. Where are they? The comment will be seen anywhere you last press the cursor. For instance, we have this one here. Okay, we have this one here, so it is going to depend on you. Just have to clean this now, close this. Okay, so the comments are going to be visible and they'll be seen anytime a person clicks on them. They are going to load. So if someone just sent it to you, you can reply to that comment. All right, and if you want to delete them, okay, that is it for this particular video. In my next video, we are going to talk about this text. We are going to be talking about this. I'll include something here with the text. Okay, all right, so see you later. So in this video, I want us to look at this text. It is called the text area. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And you have just found one of these clips, I would advise you to go back and search out for different videos that I've made. Okay, so here with me, I want us to consider this part here. I want you to assume that you want to type here like a word, and here you cannot just type in something. Okay, so what we do, we use what we call text area. Go inside under that text area group, then click on it. Once you click on it, it's going to appear here, but you can move it. Let me say hello. Hello. You see my text is appearing. Okay, and they are going back to the home tab just simply because you have to design it. I'll just have to increase to first highlight, try to increase or after there you can even move it to anywhere. You can even give it a background color. Okay, change it to any case, give it a color. It is a red color, we can give it this red, okay, to bring out the meaning of that, and maybe that is it. So if I go back to insert, we have what we call the header and footer. This is a feature but it may not appear on your slide currently. All right, so here I want us to apply these things here. We have what we call the header and footer. If I click on this, I highlight it, they are giving us the current time, which is 24th January 2024, even the time they are giving it to us here. So you can take that time and consider it. Okay, you can here or put something which is fix out the end date, or put a slide number. I want you to look here under the preview. Everything that we add on is going to be added here under the preview. Okay, everything that we keep on adding will just be added there under the preview. All right, so you can also add in a footer. You can just put a footer, maybe you can say Allen, which is my footer, align, then you can consider to be. Okay, so in this video I want us to put our focus on the equation or symbols here, this tab here. Okay, and at the same time we are also going to look at this media section. Okay, how does this work? All right, so let us first consider this first one. Just find it. Okay, so in case you want to type in an equation, okay, maybe it has said that I'm on the home tab and I look inside, I get text box, type it here, do it there, draw, and I go under insert still. So you see this equation, you can try to add in an equation. Okay, so there are some predefined expressions that you can use, like the expansion over sum. Okay, or you can just click on this insert, and here you just try to get one equation to use. For instance, to insert a fraction, click on it, then to be inserted, then you click on this upper side here. I would resize it for you to see it clearly. Click on this upper, then press there 1 or any other digit that you want, or put there 2 or any other digit that you want. Okay, so that is it. So that's how you can insert equations, or there are many, you can just try to play with them. Okay, or you can even put in a symbol, set a symbol. They are also here. You need a symbol for current symbols, or if not a current, press on the drop down, they are going to give you the symbols you are looking for. After selecting it, I'm going to use the current symbols. After selecting it, let me take this and press insert. So it is going to be inserted. It is here, there are few of them. Okay, all right, so that is it for this particular video. Okay, but as I promised, we are also going to look at this, the media section. So in PowerPoint provides an alternatives that can allow you insert a video into PowerPoint. For instance, if you click on this, so you have two options. You can get a video from online or on your PC. So I'm going to click on my PC, that option. I'm going to get one of the videos that I'm having. I'm going to click on this and I press insert. It is going to load it here down, as you can see it. Okay, the video is here and we can try to play it, and it's here. So tukomyewo naye nakusuubiza nti in this particular, so in a video, that video, it is about coding, like for development. I was teaching someone how to code, and okay, so you can simply insert any video that you want and you can resize it here. You can resize it and place it anywhere. Okay, so I can put it there. Here I can increase the volume, I can play it, I can try to skip it to the beginning or to the end of it. Okay, and you can also try to frame it like an image. Okay, like this or this. Okay, it can be there like that. If I press F5 and we see, I'm going to be going, no, I want to click. Okay, it is here, so I have to click on it. So tukomyewo naye nakusuubiza nti in this particular video to get to know your text. So you can insert this in your PowerPoint presentation and it will be looking very nice. Okay, that is it for this video, but we are not yet there. If you select this video and we click on the format, yeah, they are giving us this option: play, do set, what, and we have this playback. This is where we do most of the editing on the video. Okay, you can insert a caption, you can play a full screen. You have to tick it here, play the screen, full screen, hide while not playing. Okay, you can also trim this video. If I select it here, I'm getting this pop-up window. Trimming, I mean like to reduce in size and get some specific word. I can move it like up to here. So even this, like I only need that, and I press OK. Once you press OK, PowerPoint is going to trim or reduce that video, so it is here. So it will okay. And here we see this fade in, fade out. So I'm going to create a particular video concerning this, making a video like how you can insert a video in PowerPoint and even export it. I'm going to make a particular video in our advanced series, so this is essentials. We can only go with that. Okay, I'm coming, don't be annoyed, or first we are coming on that, so I'm going to leave it here. The other thing we can add in it is an audio, okay, like a music. So go to your file, click on my PC. You can record yourself or go on my PC. I'm going to go on PC. I have downloaded some free music from pixar.b. For your information, this is not pixar.b is not okay. I wasn't paid to do anything for them. It's just a free website that you can get, and we shall be using it also even in our classes. Okay, so just say insert. So you see the audios here. I won't play it to avoid some corporate issues. Okay, I won't play it. Let us try. Okay, let me play it out. You can hear that audio, and the other thing we can do about it is that we can put it in the background to play in the background. Okay, if I say play in the background, so it is going to be applied on all the slides that I'm having, but it's going to be playing in background. If I reduce here and I just put it outside, I have to grab it. Okay, grab here, put it outside of the PowerPoint. Then even this video I can put it outside, and if I go back on top and I click on my F5, so move here on this particular slide, it's going to be playing in the background. Okay, if I click on this channel, I go on play back tab, play in background. You can save for all slides. Okay, we shall look at that in the advanced course. Like, okay, you can trim audio still, like that's something that applied to the video. Okay, all right, so that is it. But before you move, still I have to look at the last thing in this, which is the screen recording. So if you don't know, PowerPoint has a program itself can do what you call screen recording, and I used to use it, by the way, when I had just put in my first YouTube channel. So I had to use PowerPoint, but it was closed for some features. Okay, so click on PowerPoint. So PowerPoint is sudden, click on the screen record, and after there you have to highlight, select the area that you want to do screen recording on. Okay, I want it here, or I can take the entire desktop, but I just need to take a half for demonstration. Okay, now here at the top you press record. Once you press record, PowerPoint is going to count from 1 to 3. So if you see here, PowerPoint is only considering this part here. To stop this, I just have to click here up, then I click on stop video. Okay, now it is here. Let us play that video here. So if you see here, PowerPoint is only considering this part here. To stop this, I just have to click here up, then I click on stop video. Okay, hope that was insightful for this particular video. Let us meet again in the coming video. Bye bye. So we have come to this other part, or the third tab, which is called the design tab. Design tab has some pre-designed themes that you can use. In my previous videos, I've shown you how you can use totally a blank slide and change it, like you design it using pictures, what and what. But today I'm showing you a pre-designed theme that you can use in PowerPoint. Okay, so this is very little. Once you click in this theme or the design tab, just click on any theme here or any design. Okay, once you click on that, I think you see how things are changing. Or once you click on this here, you see the funny stuff that's happening. Okay, you may not get this right, but let me try to create a new slide and just press Ctrl N shortcut. Okay, so once you go under design tab still and you check, click on this, you see, and once you press, like you try to insert a new slide, it is going to come corresponding to that. Okay, here we have some, once you selected a theme here at the side, they're giving you alternatives of that theme that you can use. For instance, this one, we have this one, different colors. This one, if those do not work out for you, click on this drop down, and here you can try to put in some colors that you want, inserting different, like, or you can give it background styles, any background style, like format background. You are going to get this here, and I also told you about this. Okay, so if you don't watch this, go back and watch this class from the beginning of this video. Okay, so it does not stop there. Yeah, they are having this button that you can click on, and maybe it is called the slide size. Click on it, you can put it to standard, no, standard, and say fit to ensure fit. So once you click on ensure fit, this is what is going to happen. But for me, I would like to have it in a wide screen. Or you can simply also customize the slide size here. So here I'm going to work upon it, give it what and what, change its orientation. Okay, so that is it, and I think we should join these two videos together. Okay, so this is it for this tab. Okay, it is called the design tab, and there's nothing much concerning it, just to design it like that. Okay, here we are going to talk about what we call the transitions, and basically for this I want us to use our old design, like our old file, this one here, this guy here. Okay, so transition simply means how you can change from one state to another, that transformation, how it happens. Now in between, or in PowerPoint we call it transition, and in video editing, for instance, we can say here we need to have this. So we are going to apply this transition all over the slides. Okay, no, sorry, on that particular slide. Okay, you see that we have this reveal, it's still a transition. Okay, we have the cut, that's called a cut, random bars, like that. We have this shape. Okay, we have the uncover all the many, we have this one, you see. We also have this, that is that one, honeybar. So you can choose according to the one that makes you feel comfortable, but if you select one and you feel like it should be applied to all of them, for instance, I'm going to press F5, or you can click on this button here. So that is the transition we applied on that particular slide. You see how it is coming up. Okay, if we go back, it's going to go back in the same way. You can see now. So they were applied like that. So every time we are going to be playing this particular section, that's what you're going to be viewing. However, I want you to put in mind that those are not all. Okay, here, if you find it hard, you can click on any of these on here. There are some advanced ones that you can use. We have this, the curtain. However, for me, I would prefer to use that in the second slide. You see, the curtains, the way they take away the first one. Hope that is clear. I used to use PowerPoint when I was still learning video editing, probably I'll show you how to convert your slide into a video. But for this particular video, let us move on to what we call the timing this particular group here. Okay, this group of under timing is the one that we're going to consider today. And what do you want to know about this timing? Here you can add a sound to your presentation. For instance, if I click on this drop down and I say catch register, I press the F5. Oh, that is the sound we just added. Okay, so I'm going to come out of that, and here you can give your PowerPoint a duration time. Okay, I can make it to 1 second. Okay, say apply to all those 2 seconds, so it is quick. You see, that is it. It is now quick. It happens in a very fast rate. Why? It is all because of this duration. Okay, here we are having on the on click. One thing you notice that if I press the F5 button, they think they only change because I'm pressing my key, my mouth. Okay, but if I decide to put it on after, here I'm going to move from on click to after. Okay, after simply means that it is going to be playing automatically. Okay, so I'm going to set it automatically every after 2 seconds. Then I click on apply to all. Now look, I'm going to only press F5. Alright, so that is it, and I think this is insightful for this particular video. Let us move on to the other tab, which is called the animation tab. Okay, so we are now moving on to the other tab, which is called the animation tab. Under animation, this is how things float in or come in. Okay, first is I'm going to show you this animation here that we can apply to any. First, select the item that you want to apply on it. I'm going to click on this floating. So you see how that car comes in, or you can say this. So this is all transition. And give it this shape. It comes in like a shape. It can like appear like that, or if you don't want, you can click on this drop down and find any other thing you can put on. So here they group these animations into categories. So for that, we have those that come in for interest, and we have those that are for exit. For instance, I can say that I want to put that car on interest. How do I do that? Here we have these entries, so entries, and I'm going to first place on any of them. First click on bounce. So that's how it is going to be coming in. Perhaps I want to make it more fun, like to enjoy it more. I'm going to click on the drop down, then say more effects. Then I can select any. Okay, we can put this stretch. Okay, we can say this pin, something like that. It can float in, and but anyway, try to use something that will be standard. Okay, you see how you are now creating such a beautiful advert using PowerPoint. Wow. So you have the flying, you have the compress. Now that is the interest. How about its exit? Select it. Still I want to have to give it an exit. Click on a drop down, say exit, and exit you can just find any like this. Okay, that's an exit. Okay, so just select according to what you feel like you want for it to happen. Now I think this won't work out for me. This okay. Okay, I'm going to take this float down and press OK. So I'm going to press F5 and see what is going to happen. Okay, we are going to go back, so we wait. So I hope that is a bit insightful and it is looking good. Though the sound is not all that clear, so I'll need to change this sound. You can change the sound. Okay, go back to the transition, then click on the sound. I need to get something good. Okay, typewriter, coin, what? There's camera, there's arrow, and if you feel like these sounds are not good for you, click here on other sounds. Other sounds here, you are going to be able to select any music that you have. Okay, so far I have not downloaded anything, but you can head over to pixar.b and download some music you can use in your videos. They provide free videos that you can use. Okay, so I'm going to select here, so I don't have any format, and the other thing is that there's a format that PowerPoint does not allow. Okay, so that is this particular video. Okay, and here you don't know how to do with it. Okay, before you move, someone is rushing to play a video. Here, if you see this car, move it here. So the design, click. I want to make it to this. Okay, so it'll be here. Here, like for instance, we placed on this car an animation of floating in. Select it. Okay, here now I can select a direction from where I want it to come from. Once I click on this effect option and I click on this bottom left, you see that? Or I can select on the left. You see the way it is going to be disappearing left top, or I can give it to this guy here. I give him a floating, like say bouncing. After bouncing in, you save that, then there you can give him a direction. Okay, here we have what we call the animation, add animation. They're the same thing, try to edit them around. Okay, so that is it. Adding animation, though it may be something different, so I'm going to so first go back and change something here on mouth. Alright, so I think this is insightful for this video. Okay, so don't rush. Okay, so other side here we have this animation pan. Animation pan, what it does, so I want to click here on the animation pan under the advanced animation option group. Click on animation pan. Okay, wait a bit. Okay, here they are giving you our slides like the way they are arranged here. Once I move any of these maybe to this side and this one to the other side, it is going to apply accordingly. Once I click on this play from, you see how stuff is happening. So that is it. I have to reduce this. I can change it. So here just try to zoom in and out to resize it, how it is going to happen, its size, the arrangement. Okay, click on play. You see that? So that is it for this particular video. Let's meet again in another video. So this is almost the last video, or it is the last video or class we are having together in PowerPoint, and the coming up are just going to be shortcuts, and then at the end we are going to do what we call the production course. that is will be the coming video after this. So here we have been learning how to different tools in PowerPoint. Now I'm going to show you in my next video the different tools you can join to create out something which looks pretty good. Okay, so I want us to go into our slideshow tab. Slideshow, what it has, it can only allow you to play a video from the start, like to preview. So I have pressed escape. Okay, you can go from the current screen just to preview what you have been doing. It is what you call online present online. Here you should be having some, you might have signed in to Microsoft. Here you can even set what you call custom view slide. Custom show, what it does is that it sets up your what, your slides. They set them into some groups. Okay, I can select, like it's like grouping together slides. Say that is one one custom show. I just press OK, so I'm only having one show. If I click on it and I say show, what PowerPoint does, it only shows me 3 of those, understand, free or what I have just selected. Okay, then we are having what you call the setup slide show. Still the same thing. So here, just to go through, they are very simple. You can just go through them and learn how to do it. Okay, pre-narration. Then after this tab we have what you call the review. You just check the spelling. For instance, I can highlight this word, which is hello. I'm going to remove one letter, then I highlight it and I click on this spelling. What spelling does, it is going to give me the correct spelling of this. Okay, so it should be hello with double L. I'll just say, I can say ignore all, add or change. So I want to say change. It will change. So, okay, hope that is clear. Then we have this silence feature. What this does, it gives you alternatives of that word you have selected. You see here they are saying greetings, good morning, so I can change it to good morning. Okay, they just give you alternatives of what you have selected. Okay, then here you have the translate. You can go through it, language. Okay, add a comment. So this is coming up in the next video, after this course. Okay, and you can even add comments like this is good, sorry, this is good. Okay, so you can just type it, or you can, if it is there still, you can also delete it by pressing this delete button. It's going to be deleted. And here we have what we call the show comments. If they were there, they would have been shown on the markup or on the pan. Okay, but they're not there. And lastly, we have what we call the compare. This compare can be done to compare 2 files. Okay, last we have the view. Here you can change the presentation view, for instance, to outline view, like that, slide sorter like this, or page notes, reading view like that. So I'm going to press escape to come out of that, and this is it. So you have the cascade, arrange. So these are small things that you need to master by your own. Yes, I hope you understand that though I teach you everything, you will still have to master them by yourself. So you go through it. Then we are going to learn more in my production course. What I mean in production is that we're going to create something. So in my production course, what we are going to do, we are going to create an advert. Okay, but more of an advanced way. So this is it for this course. Hope it was insightful. Don't forget to subscribe, to share and like my content. And for any question, please put in the comment section, or put a review there that people may know what I'm teaching. Thank you. Bye bye.